don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and as promised, today we will be taking a look at the Power of the Primes Dinobot Snarl. This is the last of the Dinobots that I need for the original 5, and yeah, I finally got him, found it at Walgreens. If you watched any of my prior review for Salus, then you know the story behind this. I'm not going to go into great detail. Here is the standard Hasbro packaging. Back of the box looks like this. Let's see here. Any of you want to read the bio? There it is. Yeah, okay. So enough about this. Let's tear into it here. Obviously, I have not done anything at all with this figure. He is pristine in the box. I've just kind of been waiting. Now, he's the last of the 5 to make Volcanicus, but I don't necessarily intend to, unless I really change my mind, I'm not going to make Volcanicus, because I'm going to, I've already paid for the kit, one of those kits to upgrade him, and it's not the SDCC one or whatever, it's the other one. So I don't know, I think I paid 60 bucks for the kit, so I'm doing a review of the kit. So let me get the instructions. I paid enough for the kit to justify a review. So by hell, we're going to do a review of it. So I'm not going to combine any of them. And I'm kind of like John Garinger. My Dinobots aren't supposed to combine. So as long as they're Dinobots, they're Dinobots. But Volcanicus will be something different. And he will be a unique creature, all on his own. Ooh. All right, so, and he is now freed from his plastic prison. Let's see, let me clean up here. All right, get this stuff out of the way. All right, gotta clean up, otherwise the dog will eat something she doesn't need to. All right, let's see, no rubber bands, nope. Okay, so right out of the packaging, he doesn't want to stand. There we go. Okay, so he comes with a translucent sword. Tight fit, I mean really tight. Okay, comes with one of those crazy two-fisted hands, or two-thumbed hands. Plug it into his chest. Yay. Okay. Oh, he does have one. No wonder I was having issues. He comes with a rubber band around his neck. I don't think that's supposed to be an accessory. Comes with the collector's card I showed off earlier. Okay. Let's see here. I keep thinking that's a rubber band, but it's not. Height-wise, he's coming in at 5.5 to the head. To the tips of the spikes, it's 5 3/4. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 2.5. Tip to tip on the spikes, we're looking at 4 1/4. Depth wise, Another one we're going to have to eyeball. The tip of that spike to the top of the head here, we're looking at 2 3/4. All right. So he's a deluxe figure. What do you say we get in close here so we can take a look at him? Okay, how about a little closer? So right off the bat, you can see he has red eyes with a black outline. He's got silver on his head crest, which goes all the way to the top. He has a frowny face. Oh, he's frowny. He has an Autobot symbol, which has that odd circle right there, which makes it look really weird. He's got translucence right here. This is kind of a mustardy color, and that's a different mustardy color. It's weird. It's weird. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is glossy for some reason, but it's not paint. It's odd. It's glossy here too. It's odd. It's like they polished the plastic because that's not paint. Plastic. That's tempographed. More of that mustardy color. Clear plastic, black. Back of the figure looks like this. Side of the figure looks like this. Interesting. And of course, he's got your combiner port, which surprisingly has that on it. How interesting. Articulation. The head has a flap, as you can see. It lets him look up a little bit. Of course, it destroys the sculpt. He can look down. The head's on a ball joint all the way around. No real confused dog look, but you do get a little bit of wiggle waggle. Arms, interesting. They have this hinge joint right here, which is for transformation, but they're also on a ball joint right here, which you can see, which allows full 360, providing the Stegosaurus spines don't get in the way. You get a little bit of rotation right here, 90 degrees maybe. Yeah, elbow bend right there. And the wrists are a fixed unit other than being able to move inward a little bit. Waist rotation maybe? Yes, waist rotation. No ab crunch. That is the hips moving together. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I apologize. Let's see here. T-jointed ball joints only get you that far for hips, so he cannot do the full Chinese splits. So close for the full American, but just not quite. That's a bronze, not a gold. He has a mushroom peg right here at the thigh, which allows for thigh rotation. 90-degree bend for the knee, and the foot is a fixed piece. Let me see here. Let's see. Scale comparisons in this mode. Here it is with movie Bumblebee. Stand, man, stand. And Classics Prime. Okay. Here it is with Animated RC and Black Arachnia. Okay. Here it is with a KO McPlanet and a standard, extremely standard Legends Hasbro scale. Wasn't that kind of insulting? Well, you've been rather insulting to me lately. I got nothing. You deserved it all. Get the hell out of here. I really don't want to go yet. Get the hell out. Ah! All right, so I'm going to show him off now with his compatriots, the other Dinobots. And here is the team group shot as robots. And of course, we have to have the group in a group dino shot mode thingy. That's a technical term. Nemesis made me say it. Yeah, I did. So let's transform him. And it's not a difficult transformation, but it is, if you don't know what you're doing, you could break something because of the way they've engineered this thing here at the bottom section. So, fold in the fists, that's the first thing. Come back here to the back, and the reason I say that is one of these pieces has to go under the other, and if you don't do it right, you could theoretically end up breaking it, and we don't want to break our little snarl here. It's just not right. Go ahead and bend your legs around, a la Combiner Wars. Go on, get in there. There we go. You can go ahead and squeeze those together, and look to see which one goes first. And it's this one because it's got the flap. And I have to tell you, it's already got a stress mark, and I didn't cause that. It came that way. And everything just kind of squeezes together like that. Unplug your dino arm. They just kind of plug in there on a pin, and then just squeeze everything together, and it secures nicely. Now, pop this up like this. Take your robot head and just kind of take it down. Bring these together. Squeeze them together. Maybe? Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. And then just bring this down. There is a depression on both sides for these little tabs right here, and they will just sit in right there. Nice clicky sound. Bring those down. Maybe they go up. I can't remember. Yeah, I think those legs go up if I remember correctly, and they just kind of tab in. Pull these up, and here position your legs appropriately. And here is Snarl in his beast mode, or dino mode. Articulation in this mode, these do move, but they're really tight, and they're a fixed piece. It's all solid. This can look down, but doesn't really want to, and these can go out and around, and that's what you get. Okay, well, you can move the elbow, but yeah. Let's see. Size comparison in this mode. Here it is with Optimus, Classics Optimus. Here it is with Movie Hound. And I don't see Crapabee anywhere. I don't know what happened to him. I think that's enough comparisons. Yeah. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does Dinobot Snarl from Hasbro scale with Metroplex? Here you can see Dinobot Snarl in the hand of Metroplex with Generations RC as a sense of scale. And here is Snarl in robot mode in the hand of Metroplex. Final thoughts wise, this is most definitely a Hasbro product. There's no doubt whatsoever. The plastic quality is what you expect from Hasbro. They've tried to sandwich as much as they possibly could with the gimmicks, you know, the combiner elements together with it. It is what you get. It is what you paid for. I paid $17 and change for it. I got it so that I could make Volcanicus. I have better snarls. Yeah. There are two final comparisons that I wish to make for this figure. And it may not be fair, I don't know, but I wish to make these. This is the DX9 Snarl, Obviously he's shorter in the head, better build, much more cost, much more, regardless of the English language, better figure overall. And lastly, you can't see, the KO of this that I have, he's taller, he doesn't combine, this one doesn't combine either. He's taller, he's better built than this thing is, and oh gosh, if you're looking for a snarl to put on your shelf that's just a wee bit pricier, go with that one. Don't pick this one up. I mean, I get it, it's mainline. This is a KO, but from a collector's perspective, that's a toy. That's a shelf piece. That's a KO. That's a mainline. That's a third party. That's a KO of that. Believe it or not, I've ordered the KO of this, and we'll compare these two side by side when it comes in. But would I buy it again? If I wasn't specifically buying this thing to make Volcanicus, no. No. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
And today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Papa Toys PPT-01 camera. And this is the KO, the knockoff, the upscaling of the Perfect Effect PE11 Scouting Force X.